Okay, Daniel. So I'm here reviewing your video. So let's just take it back from the beginning. Even though you told me that you missed the first part of the race, where I can see that.
Blake's going away from this field at the moment. Following him is Tyson Gay, and Blake storming away, gets it. Gay in second place, and in third place, Nesta Carter, and it's 9.69. Wow, that is sensational.
But before I start reviewing this, I was looking over it before I come on the live, and I'm going to tell you plain and straight. You're very weak. You need to strengthen your hips, your body. You need to do some core work. You need more upper body strength because let's play it. Let's take a look. First and foremost, you didn't dry face and you popped out with your head. It's just that your head alone was down, which is not dry face, and you popped up out of that into transition, and you just was running. Let's play it back again. Look. So if you can see, I'm pulling it back. Matter of fact, no one in this race dry face at all. Everybody get up and start to run, and that's not sprinting. Okay, first and foremost, get stronger. You need to do a lot of speed work to help with your speed. Also, speed endurance as well, so you can what you're doing can sustain you longer when you're sprinting. Your form is not bad, but you're just running, so you just need to improve on that. So just get yourself strong, do more speed endurance, do more over distance, and a lot of speed work. What's up, Dwayne? Okay, masters, lovely. So I'm here going through your videos. Let's talk a little bit. I've been through a lot of surgery as well. Well, one surgery. I mean, I tore my hamstring twice, but I got a rupture. And my second one, which was really hard. It took me 3 years before I could come back and really run in the way I want to. And even though I'm still not running the way I want to, but what I can tell you is that whenever you're working out the hamstring, please make sure that you lengthen the hamstring at all times. Don't come right here. Make it go you work it all the way down, because you don't want to build a belly. You don't want to build a belly inside of the hamstring. You want it to lengthen each time you're working as a sprinter, because you don't want to sprint with a belly. That can cause a lot of tearing in the hamstring. When I see you doing the Nordic, I was saying, why don't you go all the way down so you can work it? But I just want to say, just continue doing what you're doing, continue strengthening the hamstring. Don't give up. You have the record of 7.42, and I know you can get better, because what we tell you to do, we can do. So let's go through this and see what's up. Okay, so earlier I was going through all your videos and running over these pipes. Your form look really good. If you can see, I freeze it in that frame. Your knees coming up, your toes is pointing up. Your dorsiflex is really good. Your arm drive nice and easy. Hitting the ground nice. Your recovery leg, that is the one that is bent, is recovering until over your knee, is nice. Running past the camera. And this one now, your knees is not coming up as though you were carrying it up over the small hurdles. You were just running right. You were just running right here. Normally, when you're doing these things, you use proper technique. Okay, so what you knew over the hurdles. Let's play this one more time. Okay. Um, let's back it up a bit. All right. Okay. Jumping over is not bad. When you land, you don't absorb that bounce when you land. You land and just stand up. You need to absorb that because you're putting a lot of tension on your knee and your ankle as well. You need to go down when you land. You need to absorb it. You need to go down with it and come back up. If you look when you're landing, look, you see, you need to go down some more so you can explode even more. Not bad at all. Try and control those arms. See, we need more bending, but not bad jumping. And this is what I'm talking about, the Nordic. Preferable, you carry your foot up more, not your knee, your ankle up more, so you can get a flat hamstring when you're going forward. I don't like that position at all. I don't think you get the full range of the Nordic, or do it on the ground where much better. I don't think the hamstring is working fully right here, because if you see your handle, you're going to put pressure on your back as well, and you don't want too much pressure on your back. Okay, your jumping is not bad at all, because you absorb the bounce when you go up. And I was looking at your running early as well too. What you can do is just strengthen your hips some more. So when you're coming off that turn, I can see those knees shooting up and those arms is driving back. If you see when you're starting out with a skip just now. I don't like that. I don't like that. And you see, you're running, but you're running flat. Your knees is not coming up or anything. So that shows signs of weakness in the hip. If you could do more hip thrust, and also what help you as well is your core muscle, not just only abdominal, but also the core, all of your midsection, your back, and also your iliopsoas. It's hard to see from afar. It's hard to see from afar. It's hard to see from afar with this video, but as you can see, you're running a bit flat. Your knees is not coming up, you're just running. But what you want to do, you want to sprint, not run. And I know you have a lot of potential based on what we research and see. So just work on those points that I tell you, and you'll be good to go. And also take care of your hamstring each time. Make sure you get massage regularly through it as well, and also do some soft tissue work on it. Strengthen the small one, then the big one. All right, Ethan, out of New Jersey, going to analyze the video, see what's up. Well, first and foremost, I was looking at it earlier, and I was freezing some frame, and I like how the handle is looking. But let me play this from the beginning. Okay, I would say not bad, but you're a bit high in the dry face. You don't want to be dry that high. You want it a little bit lower. Let's carry back again. What I really like about what you're doing is that angle. I love that angle. You're getting the full extension from the back leg and from the front leg as well. Let's carry it forward. Look at that. That's very good. Not many athletes can do this. I like that as well. What I love, your arm drive, elbow bend. I would say you could let go your fist a bit, but many sprinters tend to sprint with their fist. fold, but as long as your fist is loose and no tension is in the arms, as long as it's loose, look at this, no tension, you will sprint free. Not bad, but my friend Tyrone, what he was pointing out to me is that sprinting, which I know, of course, is a work of art. You don't just rush it. So if you're sending me a video, I don't want you to rush the video and send me some video. I want you to do a nice run where I can really analyze. But this running from this angle, looking at it from this angle is not bad. I'm going to move on to the next video and see if you give me the same demonstration. So let's run this off and see what's up. All right, Ethan, looking at your second video now, let's see if you're doing the same thing that you're doing. Let's see if you're doing the same thing in the second video that you were doing in the first video, because in the first video your handle was good, your arm drive was nice, your leg, the back leg was straight, you can get a lot of power from that. But I would love to see it in the blocks, but let's see nevertheless. All right, let's do this frame by frame. Not bad, as I tell you before, too high in the dry face, but because it's not a blocks, it probably be this high, but do it from a blocks next time. Not bad, you're reaching right there, and if you look at your back leg, the toes is pointing somewhere to the fence. You don't want that, and look, you're going to land flat, you're going to hit the ground flat, and you don't want that. That break your stride that you generate from the start. Look at that. So in the first video you wasn't doing any of this. Nice setup to come through, but you're going to land flat. You don't want to land that. You want to land on your border of your feet right here. You want to land right here, not right here. Not bad setup, not bad arm drive, but you don't want to be landing flat. You don't want to be landing flat. You just need to work on that. You need to work on the strength of your ankle. And if you see your hips they're sitting back. You need to do some more hip drive. Make sure, I always emphasize this on this, do a lot of core work, do a lot of mobility, to get your hip loose, to get the hip strong. Okay, so work on that and you will improve, and your time will improve gradually. All right, Gopina from India. So looking at Gopina, wow, interesting name, from India. Let's see what you're up to, Gopina. Oh, you're running far, man. Looking at this video, first I want to say, India, please, if you could just like invest in some of these youngsters, these athletes, give them, I know you guys can help them with some track or something, but nevertheless, Gopina, you're making best of what you have. A wonderful field, well, not so much wonderful, but somewhere where you can run. And it's a pleasure for me to analyze in this video, because I love to support each and everyone. So let's take a look into it. All right, I want to play it back from the beginning. Okay, Gopina, right there, we're having a big problem landing flat, coming out landing flat, and your toe pointing past your knee. You need a streamlined motion. And you see right there, not because this is not that bad, but you want the front leg, the handle, to come in some more, and the toes to dorsiflex. And I know you're not running from a block, so you're from the dry face. We need to have a proper dry face. As Tyrone would say, sprinting is an art. Don't rush what you're doing. You take your time. It's not rushed. So take your time, do your dry face properly. You see, you're starting out, your foot is in the air, you're landing flat. I'm carrying it back. Okay, you're starting out. For me, I think your arms is too straight, too much of a pendulum. Going forward with it, you're landing flat, and you're running sideways. Your arms is all over the place. You need to control that drive. Yeah, so as I was saying before, if you look, I know you're running. We just have to just control that, control running, and most of this come from being weak. You know, more upper body strength, more leg power, more. I would suggest like more, more plyos. Do a lot of jumping, proper drills, ankle over ankle, high knees, straight leg, bounding, and all that I would suggest for you to do so you can get better. Take your time, run over some little hurdles, you can create them. I know you don't have much facility or much of things to work with, but be, use the resources around you. Be creative and use what you have and just help to fix yourself. Do push up if you don't have a gym you can go to. You know, do a lot of multiple jump, you know, step up, create, use the resources around you to get stronger, and also work on your hips, your back. You just don't want to be an ordinary sprinter. You want to look like a sprinter, but effective. Hey Jan, what's up? So let me see what you up to. All right, play it back. All right, going to play it back one more time just to make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing. All right, Jan. Before I start talking about what you're doing wrong, as we normally emphasize, if you watch the video, now the video before your one is analyzed, we're talking about emphasis on sprinting, and sprinting is an art. If you're going to send me a video, I want you to do a nice and full-on video so I can analyze it properly. You know, if you're serious about this, if you're serious about your career and serious about sprinting, send me a good video that I can analyze and I can work with. Not saying I can't work with this, because as a sprinter, I see everything. Okay, so let's dive into it. Okay, so let's look. All right, first, if you know pendulum, your arm is too high and too straight. Okay, you need to work on that. And head, your head is too much down and your body is curled up. You need to get that drive forward. That's why I'm saying emphasize on sprinting is no joke. It's not just sending a video, but I will analyze it. It's just sending a proper video. Your head is down. This is like when if you watch Naruto. I watch Naruto. It's like when you're running in the cartoon. You don't need that. Let's play it and show you. You see, your two arms them is coming back. You don't need that, and your head is down. You're not. Your dry face is not about the head. It's about the angle of your body. Not saying what you're doing is everything is fully bad, you know. But you have to start somewhere. You're too high. When you're doing the dry face, you need to be low and you need to be driving. You don't just send me a short clip and say analyze that. No, you don't need that. You see, your head is down. You're landing flat. Your head is down. You need your parser to be leaning forward. Okay? Alright. I'm going to look at your other video, but please. See right there, it's not that bad. But if you can get that front leg, that ankle to dorsal flex, yes, the arm drive is not bad there. But when you're running, your two arms them is going back like that. You don't need that. Okay? You don't need that. and that front foot is way forward. You want it on the center of gravity. Okay, so let's go and take a look at the next video. Arms is long, but not as high up as the first video. But the two arms I'm going back at a time. You don't need that. Okay. Look at your body position. You don't need your body to position like that. You need a sleek, smooth angle where you can work on your dry face to come out in a smooth transition. If you can see, your body is way in front of your toe. You don't need that. Okay. And your arms is too straight. You're not getting much power from that. And if you look, your arm is way too straight. You can't get any power from that. Not bad angle right there, but you're too high up. And that's just the first part of the race. Okay. So let me tell you, sprint is an art. Okay? You got to cherish what you do, you got to love what you do. Send me great video that I can analyze. I want to see the full thing. I want to see it from the start to the middle of it when you come out of your transition. And as I can see, just take your time, develop a strength, do some more plyos, develop a core, develop your arm strength. You can do some ball throw as well. You're young, you don't have to lift no heavy weights as yet. You can take your time, some 10 pounds, some 15 pounds, and gradually build and use the ball. Alright, Singh. Jaskaran out of the United Kingdom. Alright, let's see what's up. So you say your first time training after your injury. Alright, let's see what's up. One more time. Alright, Singh, so it's not the first time I'm looking at the video. This is probably the 7th time I'm looking at the video. Okay, and few pointers are for me. I'm not going to say I don't like the video, but what I'm going to say is that there's a lot you can improve on. There's nothing I don't like. There's always room for improvement in anything that you're doing. So let me show you. Not bad. That first drive is not bad at all. But I don't know, it's because you're not coming from a blocks make you that tall in the dry face. In the dry face, you don't need that. You need to be a bit lower. But in this position, this is not bad. Your arm drive is not bad either. But let me show you where I'm having the problem. Right there, when you come out and landing flat. That's not bad at all. But as I'm saying, your toe pointing nice and easy right there. Your arm is blocking, not bad. Right there, when you're landing flat and curl up like that, that's not sprinting. That's breaking down. But I understand that you're coming from an injury, and you're probably that area probably weak. But from what I see, all of your body is weak, so you need to get a full body strengthening. Okay, and majority of the sprinters have weak ankles. You don't need weak ankles when you're sprinting, because when you land on that ball of your feet, you don't want to be. You want to be here and move, not here. You want to be here and move, not flat. And that crouching, we don't need that. Let's continue forward. Right there is not bad. At certain point, when I'm frame by frame is not bad, but when you're hitting the ground and breaking, it's just the break to be recovered to go into that next move. And this is not dry face, this is holding your head down. You're still holding your head down. And you're coming from a standing position. You're standing right here. We don't need no standing up. This, you can't beat no one with this. So you need to work on that. Still standing up. You see, when you're landing, your toes is pointing up good right there. But when you land just flat on it. I don't know if the shoes is heavy or what, but try a lighter shoes, try a spikes and sprint in it and see how well you do. But from what I'm seeing here, first and foremost, sprinting, as Tyrone will say again, is an art. It's not rush. Sprinting takes time, and you have to learn the art of sprinting. Okay, it's not just get up and say, okay, I'm a sprinter, I'm going to sprint. It don't work like that. If we take our time, strengthen our body, strengthen the small muscle first, then the big muscle. You don't want to be strengthening just all big muscle only, because every muscle play a major role in whatever you're doing. So focus on getting stronger, focus on your core, your arm strength, your leg strength. Do a lot of plyos as well. Work on that and tell me how you feel after all of that.